is one more example of a test user that I found. I just wanted to show you, I'm in the activity tab for this participant. I can see that they did their e-visit 1 late last year and they completed all of those baseline activities. And then there's a lot of red X's, but I just wanted to show you that there's participants that will have e-visit 2, e-visit 3, e-visit 4, and these are all that repeat e-visit with the same activities every 28 days. So hopefully most participants will actually have done a lot of these activities, but since we're on stage and looking at test users, a lot of them haven't. And then the last thing that I wanted to show you were reports. We have a slew of study maintenance reports where you can gather a lot of different information. If you end up needing to use any of these reports, I can make a different video, or we can have an in-depth training on exactly how to use each one. But generally the names are pretty descriptive, and what you would do is if you were looking for a very specific participant, maybe you wanted to see timestamps of when they finish an activity, you could download this activity report, and then you would search by the Eureka ID that you're interested in, and you could see timestamps of when reports were completed. There's also, you could see medications that were entered, you could see recruitment stats, and vaccination status. So there's a lot of interesting things here. If you do end up needing to use the reports, I'm happy to go into that further. But these are the study maintenance reports, and then separate from that is the study data exports. So this is the actual survey data. The study maintenance reports sometimes have some of the survey data, but not all, and it's for like a very specific purpose. But then if you go to the study data exports, you'll find files that you can download for every single survey. One thing to note here just briefly is every time that we make a change to a survey, maybe we add a question or remove a question or fix a typo, if we make a change, that's going to create a new survey version. And so that's why, for example, in the baseline survey, it looks like we have 12 different versions. That means we've made 12 changes. And so within these files, participants who took that version will show up here. And that's true for all of these other types of surveys. And then incredibly briefly, the consolidated survey exports is hopefully exactly as it sounds. It consolidates all of the same survey and all of the versions into one file. So we just saw that we had 12 baseline versions, but if we go to consolidated, there's just one. So that's incredibly brief, but if you need more of a refresher on reports, we can go into that later. All right, I think that is it. And if you have any questions, just reach out.